It has been a long rest for us Malaysian riders, and now we are back. We are back with some great motorcycle to talk about, and this space here will be revolving around something that never left us with a solid verdict. But now that we have it back, it's time to be clear about it. Oh yes, welcome back to Malaysian Riders, and here is BMW HP4, a Retold story.
Tell us, you've ridden the S1000 RR and you've ridden the HP4, both on the streets and on the track. Can you tell us your impressions and what are the main differences between both on track?
These are the things that I think lots of people has been asking me about. What are the differences between HP4 and the S1000? Okay, honestly said, previously on my previous review on HP4 last year, coming back into 2014, doing this as our first stuff that we do for Malaysian Riders. When I got a chance to test it out on the track, the S1000 and the HP4, what I felt is that the major differences is that the weight of the bike. That is something significant to me. Something happened during my test in Sepang recently, where I have my guys to clock my lap time on the S1000 and the HP4. What it shows is really the other way around. It was not the fastest lap time in the world using a 1000cc, but surely it shows that electronics can improve your confidence in driving. I got into an argument with a few owners of the HP4, but to me, it really depends on how you want to love the bike.
In short, the test that I made in Sepang circuit on both bikes clearly shows to me the exact thing that I mentioned earlier. A bike is really dependent on its rider's preference. I can say that I love the S1000RR more than the HP4 because of its slightly heavier weight, but that same reason might not be applicable to others. What I can say is, the HP4 is really a well-made bike, but to me, it seems like an S1000RR on steroid with more brain to it. And is that bad? No, it's not. Clearly, BMW is heading towards an unknown future with their development on such technology. But will it be acceptable in the real-world situation? This is where we ourselves like to find out. It takes more than one head to think about this piece. Our team had been hard at work to deliver the most honest and fair opinion towards the bike. Our collaborative effort with a friend Norik from Cycle World magazine Malaysia brings us the same simple conclusion. Both of us love the HP4. It's easy and friendly to ride. The electronic package comes with the bike is certainly beyond our own expectation, and I can say honestly, beyond my own understanding at some point. My discussion with the head of Malaysian Motorrad division agrees and disagrees on some part, but what I can say is that the HP4 is great for almost any kind of riders who are looking to get a powerful and complete package of a bike. It can cater your daily real-world riding and also your track day usage. But like I said, the S1000RR is also as good for that. It's just that the HP4 is much more competition ready. If you don't have $1 million racing team backing behind your back, because I know it's not entirely cheap to develop a racing machine like those used in the Superbike Championship. Let me share some opinion that I have on how the HP4 can be approached. For a normal and intermediate rider, the HP4 will be a great bike to get. It clearly demonstrates that it can assist you a lot in riding. But be sure to be left out when talking about pure feeling to your riding. Most of the input to the rider has been adjusted on the fly for you. For those experienced rider, the HP4 might as well be your time attack machine on your track session. Nothing more should I share with you that the bike is superb in handling most cases. It's just that, think again about personal preference. Some people like to ride looser a little bit, and I'm quoting here, Casey Stoner did mention that he enjoyed to ride the production racer a little bit more due to the less electronics on board the bike. And for you racing people out there, work around your budget. If you have the money, maybe it's great to try develop your own racing machine. It will be much more personal and the outcome might be just more suited to you. But if you're working within a tight limit, HP4 is probably one of the best options you can get out there. Apart from the Panigale R and the new CBR 1000RR SP, or even the RSV4 factory that is. But that is me. What about our newly appointed associate?
As soon as you start riding the bike, it feels very civil. It does not scare you like most of the V-twins or older bikes. You can still have a nice talk with her, you can take her for a nice walk.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a rampage ride. But aside of that, I'm pretty happy. And I think
Well, if it's up to me, first of all, I've already stated that I enjoyed riding the S1000RR more, because my riding background started with a two-stroke machine, no electronics and no nonsense bike. I'm sure this is just me. Maybe some of you with similar starting point would have your own opinion. But here is my point. I'm not a racer, and I'm not really a totally beginner rider. My experience riding multiple kind of bike from almost all kind of principle gives me a clear answer on what I really like. Pure riding machine. That is why to me, the HP4 is just a bit too much in terms of enhancement here and there. But surely, the future is bright with BMW. With this kind of direction, we are sure to have more astounding piece of machinery coming out from them soon. And I am preparing myself for that. Sorry if you're disappointed to watch this film and hoping to get a review out of it. We are not making review here. It is more an opinion film that share a certain perspective on a bike. So until next time, this is me saying goodbye to you and thank you for watching.